Welcome to Coda STs, your topics, our views. Today we'll be discussing about dictionary, how to create the dictionary, how to access the values from the dictionary, how to delete the particular values from the dictionary, how to delete the whole dictionary, and other available methods in a dictionary to perform. Let's start. So dictionary is nothing but an unordered collection of key value pair. It contains key value pair. Key must be unique in the dictionary. Value can be duplicate, but key cannot be because key is unique in nature. So we can have string, number, or tuple even can be as a key, but list can't be as a key. Why? Because list can be changed, but tuple cannot be changed. That's why tuple can be the string. So key is unique. You can have a string, you can have number, or even tuple as key. Okay, list can't be used as key. So let's take a simple example and then we will clear all the details. So let's declare one dictionary of employee which contains the employee name and their age. Simple. How to be clear? Let's make it Mohan and its age is 23. There is one other employee like Sohan, 32. One more, let's take example Rohan, its age is 45. Okay. If you simply print this is the declare the one dictionary which contains the employee and their age. Now let's suppose I need the age of the Sohan. How to access the particular value? So there is two way to access this. First thing, if you simply write like imply dictionary name, and then if you provide the key value, key like Sohan, if you provide the Sohan is the key here. Mohan, Sohan, Rohan is the key. It must be unique. 23, 32, 23, 32, and 45 can be duplicate, but the key must be unique. If you write something like this, it will return 35. Let's print this. If you run this, it's simply print 32. Simple 32. There is one more way to access it. One more by using the get function. Like suppose if you need this, you can also use dot get. Then you have to pass the key, which you need the Sohan value. If you run this, it will return the same. 32C. It means that get is a function to so get is a function to get value by key. Simply we can also do this by simply just passing the key. Let's take how to update it. Let's say I have written the age of this one 32, but it's wrong. Let me update it to 35. So how we do this? Just simply declare the dictionary, pass the key, and then you have to provide the value, updated value, and then 32 is updated by 35. If you print the dictionary, it will give you the whole value. See here, now it's giving 35. So this is the way to change the any particular key value of the key. Directly pass the dictionary name and then the key, which value need to be changed, and pass the value. It will change the dictionary. Okay. Now let's say I want to delete this. Rohan has just left the organization. I want to delete this. So Dale is a keyword. Dale, and then you have to pass the dictionary, right? Dale, and then you have to pass the. If you pass the dictionary, whole dictionary, it means that it will delete the dictionary. But we have to just delete the Rohan. If we like something like this, it will delete the Rohan. See, it's printing because now if you print after this, after delete functions, it will not show you. If you run this, see Rohan is deleted. If you don't provide the key, it will delete the whole dictionary. So delete is the another function. You can say What does it function? To delete the past key. If key is not passed, it will delete whole dictionary. Right? Okay, we have already provided this key. Let's take, I need one other key, another copy of this. So just copy is the keyword which we can use out the dictionary. Even constructor can be used to copy this. Okay. Let's check, I have to check that Sohan is in organization or not. So then key, in is a keyword. So you can, if you something print like Sohan in dictionary, it will print. See, it's printing true. If you like something, because we have just deleted the Rohan, if you write Rohan, it will say false. Same way, if it's not in, it's in or not in is used to check the existence. If the keys existed in the dictionary, it will return the true. If not found, it will return the false. So we can write here in keyword is used to find existence of a key in dictionary. Okay. There is one more method. There are many more, but we generally use. So if you need only all the key values, all the key or all the values, so there is different. If you write something, if you have heard about the key, if you print like this, okay, get I have already, okay, get I have already given the above one. If you pass to the key, it will return the value. I just only the key value like Mohan, Sohan, and Rohan. Then you have to pass dot key. See here, printing all the keys. The same way, if you need all the values, then there is one more keyword function. You can say dot values. Here it's giving all the value of the dictionary. So you can say here, so you can say we have just seen like keys. It's used to get all key. If you say the values, okay, to get all values. And if you need key value both the pair, then we have items function. You print something like, but we have to iterate through it. If you print something like dot items, it will give you the key value pair. Okay, so simple. There are many pop method. Pop method is for removing one value from the dictionary. Pop item is there that removes the last inserted key value pair. We have from keys. We have copy. Copy, as already said, it's used for. So these are the available methods. If you have some hands-on, it will give you the clear answer. For iterating the key, we have for loop also. With the help of for loop, we can iterate through it. But that I will cover once we cover the for loop, while loop. Then after that, it's easier to understand. So we can say there is many more methods like copy. What is that? It's do the shallow copy of dictionary. It's not done the whole. One more thing I want to give you the details. There is one nested dictionary also. Suppose we have one or two dictionary already exist and we want to create another dictionary, we can next inside. So let's take one dictionary is imply one. It contains like name is equal to Mohan. Okay, there is no imply two whose name is Rohan, and then imply third name, third employee name is, let's say, Sohan. And I want to create a dictionary with the help of this dictionary. So let's say final employee or employee list, you can say employee dict is equal to, how do you clear this? Im1, and directly pass employee 1. If you say something like im2, you can pass the. So this is the nested dictionary. We have one dictionary and we can create this. Just print this, simply print. If you run this, let's running. So this is the concept of nested dictionary. So we can have the dictionary inside dictionary. That's for, okay. In the coming video, we will giving you the details about the operators, statements, also like if else, loop, for while loop. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe it. Thank you.